world champion Florida Marlins on Sports Channel's Baseball Night in Florida. The Devil Rays take on the Orioles Monday night at 6:30. Sports Channel is 100% pure Florida sports.
The future is in good hands. We're at the Auburndale Softball Complex.
But he's having fun.
Oh, is he ever?
He's having fun, and he's out here supporting his school and the girls out in the field, and that's just great. By the way, that was a Lake Region fan.
Yes, sir. You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know. It kind of looked like an orange and blue Joker hat. He's maybe rooting for everybody.
A little bit of everybody since they're so close to each other.
Amy Terrell leads off the 4th inning for Lake Region. She grounds it left side. Donna Byers picks it up, throws over to first. 1 pitch, 1 out to start the 4th inning. That's exactly how they started the 3rd inning, with Terrell grounding the first pitch to Byers at third base. Well, it's a 4-1 ball game, but Bartow has to feel like this game should be closer. They've left 5 runners on in the first 3 innings, 4 of them in scoring position.
Yeah, looking back on it, the errors and leaving the runners on base could be the thorn as we head down the stretch.
Grounded towards Sands at second base. 2 pitches, 2 out. Melissa Parsons has to like the way the 4th inning has started. If she can get a quick 1-2-3 inning, Bartow will start feeling a little bit of momentum as we hit the midway point in the ball game. We go to the top of the order. Emily Tyus will step in. Tyus reached on an error, scored, pulls it down the left field line. It's a fair ball into the corner. That'll be at least a double. Tyus will stop there with a double into the corner for Lake Region.
Stand up, no question. Tyus able to coast right in to second base. Good piece of hitting, and she was up and running. Just hitting the line down there and rolling into Never Never Land.
So that's where Never Never
That's
Land
where
is.
Never Never Land is.
I've been asking my kids, and they keep telling me all kinds of strange stories. You haven't lived till you've seen my children throwing pixie dust on me, but that's another story. Devin Miller comes to the plate. A walk and an infield hit for her. She takes strike 1. Psychologically, this would be a huge run if Miller could drive 1 in. Fouls it back into the screen. The count's 0-2. I tell you, that screen's so close. They foul it back into the screen. You see the home plate umpire, Sam Giles, just covers up his head like, oh boy. I don't know where those caroms are headed. Outside corner, called strike 3. And the inning is over. Strikeout number 5 for Parsons. And that does it for Lake Region in the 4th inning. A 2-out double by Tyus, but that's all. We head to the bottom of the 4th, midway through the Class 4A FHSAA Fast Pitch Softball Championship game. Lake Region High School with a 4-1 lead.
Nobody has harnessed the power of the wind like Wind Tunnel by Hoover. A breakthrough in cleaning power. Hoover tested Wind Tunnel against other leading brands. The difference is remarkable. Others scatter much of the dirt, but Wind Tunnel channels the power of the wind, picking up more dirt than any other clean air upright. Only from Hoover, Wind Tunnel by Hoover.
Does it like you?
Sports Channel invites you to join us next Sunday and Monday when the boys take the field for the Florida High School Activities Association Baseball Championships. We've got all the action beginning Sunday with the 4A title game at 8 o'clock. Then Monday, it's the 5A game at 8, the 6A at 10:30. High school baseball at its best, exclusively on Sports Channel Florida.
And a great arena there at Legends Field in Tampa for the boys to have the championships. And I was told that George Steinbrenner wanted it no matter what, and he was going to put up whatever it took to make sure that the championships were held in Tampa.
Did a first-class job hosting it last year, and all the kids saw their face up there on the scoreboard and all the rest. So that's a pretty cool opportunity. I love it when you get an atmosphere like this, and it's good that events bounce back and forth.
Yep.
Because this is a great atmosphere, and then when they get to play in the big facilities, that brings a whole different element. One
Most
pitch
definitely.
and a ground out to third base, retires Black. You think of the football game at Florida Field, there's nothing like it. One of the best facilities in America. And the baseball at Legends Field, and then you get into the Polk County. You got 2 Polk County high schools, and boy, they're going at it. There you see Carrie Chewing. She's missed 5 times. She's missed the strike zone 5 times.
Well, headed into the regional play, she had only given up 14 walks on the season, and that's pitching roughly over 100 and, oh gosh, I'm saying over 150 innings.
135 going into postseason play. But she has had a terrific year. ERA below 0.5. And trying to get her team a state championship, and her control has been superb, especially on that inside edge. Swing and a miss. 1, 2, 3. She strikes out Longsput.
Carrie is just really working the spots. You see Vaughn kind of slide, step over to hit the outside corner. And that ball had plenty of movement, just catching the corner.
She's got the great action, actually almost like a screwball from a right-hander. Starts it away from a righty and it moves in. And if you do that over the outside corner, it's like the backdoor curveball effect, and very, very tough to hit. Godwin takes ball 1, which in itself is a rally starter. The 6th pitch, Tuning, has missed the lineup, the strike zone. No, it was a strike. I'm sorry. Hello, McFly. Didn't get the big growl that time. Bunted for strike 2. Usually we get that good loud growl. Must be something about fast pitch softball where they tell you just say strike, then you just raise your right arm like 7, 8 seconds later, maybe 2 pitches later, doesn't it?
Emphasizing overemphasizing the call.
Give me Dutch Renner. There's a chopper, gloved nicely by Tuning. Almost went over her head, but she handled it. Throws over to Kleibel for the out. It's a 1-2-3 inning. So the Thunder of Lake Region heads to the 5th inning in this state championship ball game, still holding on to that 3-run lead. The Thunder come to the plate when we return on Sports Channel.
Judge this book by its cover, and you could wind up dead. Nicolas Cage, John Travolta. Face Off on HBO. And what happens when 2 junkie musicians try to kick their drug habit? A whole lot of trouble. Tim Roth and the late Tupac Shakur in Gridlocked on Showtime.
On Time Warner Communications.
Only on home theater.
Lake Region High School lost this game to Bartow last year by a score of 2-1. They've thought about it all year long. They've rewatched the tape, hoping the ending would change. And now with 3 innings to play in the ball game, they can change the ending themselves. And for 4 seniors in their starting lineup, that's got to be extra special. Carrie Thomas, along with Devin Miller, Heather McCrimmon, and Kara Kleibel, all seniors. McCrimmon at the plate. She has singled and grounded out. 2 runs batted in. That's low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And no matter how much success you've had, they always remember the last one. And you want to be able to walk away with the last one because it has a little sting, a little bit more stinging effect if you come out on the short end.
Popped up third base side. That'll go out of play. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. McCrimmon with 3 runs batted in this state tournament. The middle of the order in these 2 final 4 games, McCrimmon, Kleibel, and Van have each driven in 3 runs in the 2 ball games. And when you get that productivity in the middle of the order,
makes the coach look pretty smart.
oh yeah, line drive right at Lon's foot, and there's one away. Of course, Bartow had to scramble a little bit, losing a key player for disciplinary reasons coming into this state tournament, and had to adjust things out on the field. Yet they find themselves in the state title game, although they're down by 3. Here's Kleibel, the cleanup hitter. That bounces up there for ball 1. Just a little breeze blowing out toward left field here at the Auburndale softball complex. Chop foul up the third base side. 1 ball, 1 strike. One reason that Polk County has not been able to do some of the things Naples has done in terms of winning championships in different classifications is there are 8 4A high schools in Polk County. They're all about the same size.
Right.
You have a couple real big ones, but that's about it. High drive deep to left field. Back goes Godwin. That thing is out of here. Kara Kleibel, a tremendous shot over the left field fence. It is 5-1.
And that's Kara's 3rd home run of the season, and this one is a little bit sweeter than the rest. Way over everything, actually, over the bleachers that they have set up out there where many of the Bartow fans are sitting. Great shot. It's a big HUD from Coach Tuning. Those arms out, nice extension, staying down on the pinch, and gets it to that home run trot. You see it way over everything.
I think the coach at Lake Sumter Community College liked that stroke. That's where she'll be playing softball next year. So a home run for Kleibel. It's 5-1. There's a shot down the left field line. That's hooking foul. Strike 1 to Katrina Van. Van had a big 2-run single to left her last time. In the middle of the order keeps doing it. Now 10 runs batted in between McCrimmon, Kleibel, and Van in this Final 4 tournament. That was a blast to left field. Parsons delivers low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Almost like a 9-iron, kind of hung up there in the air for a little bit, then it took off.
So that's what a 9-iron's supposed to do.
It's supposed to.
There's a foul back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And back comes the ball. Melissa
Kind of
Parsons.
like Wrigley, isn't it? Mini Wrigley?
Yeah, they didn't do that in left field.
No, they
Good
didn't.
thing. Somebody probably took off with that ball. Hopefully, it would be nice if Kara would get it, but I don't know. Probably break somebody's rules. There's strike 3. Van is caught looking. Strikeout number 6 for Parsons.
Nice job by Parsons coming back and refocusing and hitting the spot there low and away from Van. Take a look at it here on the replay. Boy, nice pitch. Nice pitch right at the knees.
So Tuning steps in, hits it up the middle for a base hit. So Tuning with her first hit on the day. Of course, she's glad about that, but you know, she's thinking 9 more outs.
Nine
She's
more
got to
outs.
get through that lineup 3 more times.
I really want to get out there and start pitching again and get this going, but can't take away a hit. And a runner coming in for Carey. We're going to have a runner here.
I think you said 17. That'd be Amanda Weatherby.
Absolutely correct.
So Amanda Weatherby comes in to run. If you're not familiar, Tuning can re-enter the game 1 time, and she'll be right back out there pitching after this half inning.
What they're checking is in Florida for the pitchers and catchers, if it's agreed upon prior to the game, you can have a courtesy runner. It's not charged as a runner in a re-entry. And I think they're checking to see if they did discuss it prior to the game as to what they were going to utilize. And that's why they all met. So
since Melissa Parsons doesn't bat, I suspect that Bartow didn't want to go along.
no, I'm sure they didn't.
So Weatherby the runner at first with 2 down. Here's Jessica Tuning. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Jessica 0 for 2 in this ball game. Tuning and the DH Terrell, who's on deck, the only members of the starting lineup without a hit. There's a strike. Everyone else in the lineup, the other 7 players, each with 1 hit. There's a strike, knee-high outside corner, a beauty. So another strikeout for Parsons. But another productive inning for Lake Region. The Thunder gets a little thunder from Kara Kleibel as she powers a homer over the left field fence. It's a 5-1 ball game.
It starts with a pitch. Then a swing of the bat. Catch all the excitement of the inaugural season of the Tampa Bay Devil Rays and the world champion Florida Marlins on Sports Channel's Baseball Night in Florida. The Devil Rays take on the Orioles Monday night at 6:30. Sports Channel is 100% pure Florida sports.
I want some. I suppose in there.
Hopefully some good apple juice. That's the place to be tonight.
Well, we're going to the bottom of the 5th inning. Bartow gets 3 more shots at Carrie Tuning. They have 1 unearned run. They scored that in the 3rd inning. They had great scoring opportunities to do more damage in the 3rd and also in the 1st, but didn't cash them in. 5 runners left on, 4 of them in scoring position. And it's the top of the Bartow order here in the 5th inning. Sands, Wallace, and Byers to face Tuning. Sands having a good day, doubled and singled. It's a fly left side, drifting toward the fence and out of play. Strike 1. Sands has had a good state tournament. She was also at the plate the last time Tuning missed the strike zone.
That's right.
Which is pretty remarkable. Carrie Tuning has just gotten up there and delivered strike after strike. She's given up a few hits, but has done the job when she had to. Key out, striking out Byers in the 3rd, and then getting King and Palmer afterwards. 22 straight. Make it 23 as it's fouled off in and out of the glove. Now, sometimes they swing at a pitch that's not in the strike zone, but she gets credit for a strike.
That's right.
The count remains 0-2 to Sands. Ground ball, first base side. Kleibel will flip to Tyus covering. And here's 1-0. See that first baseman to the second baseman covering first quite often in fast pitch softball. You don't see it often in baseball.
No, especially with the way that the corners are in the fast pitch game. There's a lot of covering of ground by the second baseman.
So with 1 out, here's Lauren Wallace. Wallace reached on a fielder's choice her last time. Fouls at third base side, out of play, strike 1. That one hopped against our TV truck. Hope everyone inside's okay.
And they need that ball.
Not a courageous bunch in there.
Our producer Jimmy Lee has a handle on it. Got to throw it back. Thanks, Jimmy Lee.
Right.
Throwing it back in play there.
He's taking it home if he gets a chance. You kidding me? He's taking it home. Hey, look what Daddy brought home. What I do from all my road trips. Look at the briefcase. See what I can call a gift. Pop up right side, coming in the right fielder to make the play. Carrie Thomas, 2 down. Thomas took charge, came running in, made the play for the second out of the inning, and that'll bring up Donna Byers. One thing I learned with children and road trips, helps to have something there.
Yeah, you better
somewhere in the
home
super.
something.
Can be anything. It can be unused hotel soap.
That's right.
Look what I brought you, honey.
That's right. Donna Byers hopes to get something going here.
Ground ball left side, picked up by McCrimmon, throws on over to Kleibel, and it's a 1-2-3 inning, and once again, Tuning, nothing but strikes for Lake Region High School. Tuning has retired 8 in a row since the infield hit by Rose drove in Bartow's only run. We go to the 6th inning, Lake Region up 5-1.
Do you know the Tampa Bay Devil Rays? If you don't, the place to turn for all your Tampa Bay Devil Rays info is Sports Channel. Sports Channel carries 64 live Devil Rays games throughout the inaugural season, and they have Devil Rays Magazine. Devil Rays Magazine is 30 minutes of players and coaches' interviews, hard-hitting highlights, news and notes from the clubhouse about the latest in Devil Rays baseball. Tune to Devil Rays Magazine every Sunday at 11 a.m. only on Sports Channel. 100% pure Florida sports.
Imagine getting all the details of Jaguars games and activities.
Red 45!
Imagine having revealing conversations with Jaguars insiders. That's what you get with Inside Report, the official team newspaper of the Jacksonville Jaguars. To order your subscription, call 1-888-8-GO-JAG. Jaguars Inside Report. Any closer, and you could get hurt.
The fans of the Thunder of Lake Region High School, their team 6 outs away from a first ever state championship. They're here in front of the home folks, as is Bartow, here at the Auburndale Softball Complex in Central Florida. Those of you who have not mastered the geography, we're located about 15 miles east of Lakeland. That'd do it, wouldn't it? About that. There's strike one. Terrell. At the plate for Lake Region, Miranda Stringer batting in place of Terrell. I'm sorry, Miranda Stringer. Terrell was 0 for 2. Check swing high, 1 ball, 1 strike. So we'll just have to wait and see if the DH comes up again. Who it'll be? It could be either one of them next time. Bunted up the first baseline, gloved by Wallace, who makes the tag for the out. He does a little post-tag stalking.
And Wallace a little bit upset with the fact that Stringer put her arms out. Realistically, as a runner, you want to try to get up into the to the box, so to speak, on the first baseline. And Stringer had no intentions of finding that box.
No. She was just trying to make sure she didn't get hurt by any mild collision, though. That was not real physical stuff. Here's ball 1. Carrie Thomas at the plate. She has singled and grounded out. Scored a run in the 3rd inning. Fouls it right off the screen, 1-1. Little plexiglass area. You see at the square above home plate. That's where our home plate camera sits.
And that safety glass has come into use plenty of times tonight for our camera people.
Photographers. Videographers. Cameramen are people who work in studios. These guys are much better than that. They're versatile. They can do all kinds of stuff. I don't know how they find the ball. Are you any good with a camera? I am awful.
Not the big ones like they have.
Line drive center field, base hit. Saw a solid single by Carrie Thomas. 1 on, 1 out here in the 6th inning. I'm just the worst. I'm the guy at the